Yo, what's up everybody? Today we've got another unboxing video. It's been a little minute since we last did a interesting video, to say the least. Today we have something really cool. So I went to DSpence a couple of days ago with my cousin. For those who don't know, I have a dominant South African primarily family with a bit of English in there and Scottish. And considering my cousin is, well, you can probably guess it's South African, we decided to go to the shop. I'm not South African, born or raised, but, well, you'll see the South African influence in my place and food-wise. So, we're going to start off. Ghost Pops. Man, oh man, these are disgusting. I don't recommend them because they are filthy. No, but these are... They're classic. They're classic, man. Getting these, you have to go to DSpence or order it online. But if you've somehow got the opportunity to drive all the way to DSpence, they've got one in Amersfoort that's been there for a while, a long time. And then they recently opened not too long ago, one in Eindhoven, which is super duper nice. Ghost Pops. The flavor on these, bro, insane. So on to the next one. Jungle Oats. Now my dad always eats this. Why? I don't have a single clue. I'm not a huge fan of oats personally. Why? Because, well, for me, they're very inflammatory. They give me a really fucked up upset stomach. I don't know if it's only me. But I thought oats aren't really nasty. I mean, you can make it amazing with cinnamon, a little bit of honey. And in this case, it is apple and cinnamon flavor. So, really interesting. And Jungle Oats is very, very good. It is... honestly, one of the best oats, in my opinion, if I can say so. So I got these bad boys. Now they had blueberry and they had exotic mixed berry as well. But I thought, yeah, apple and cinnamon is just a classic flavor. Cinnamon, love it. Also love adding a bit of cinnamon in my pancakes. Now, gotta have the teeth now. You've probably heard of rooibos. If you're from the Netherlands, you know exactly what I mean. That is not the rooibos what you find in the store, because rooibos is just rooibos itself. There's no honey added to it. There's no cinnamon or no weird spices to it. This is real rooibos. Now I always get the fresh pack because, well, it's the brand that I've always been attached to, and it is caffeine free. Some teas are with caffeine or they add caffeine to it, but this is so good and it's amazing. I just smell it through the box. And actually, this entire box was 160 euro. We'll get to the point where it starts to become expensive. Twister. What is that to say? Insanely good. And, well, it's funny. Let me tell you something. So, South African drinks used to be really known for having a shitload of sugar, right? I mean, one of these cans, like Fanta, used to have 40 grams of sugar. That's insane, right? Since a couple of years ago, they adjusted the law that sugar intakes be reduced in soda cans. So this entire can only has 10.5 grams of sugar. Unfortunately, it does have some slight impact on the flavor, as it is not what it used to be for me, because it was bombarded with sugar. But it is fucking delicious. Alright, this and a joint, obviously this dope fiend has to already thought about joint. No, but this with a joint is really good. Or, well, it's good on its own. You don't need to have a joint. Got this as well. I got this for free. I'm not sure. Fried chicken flavor chips. I don't know if this is going to be good. It's probably going to be fucking disgusting. Because Burger King came out with weird flavors as well some time ago. And that's pretty ass. So I'm not sure if it's going to be good. Sparletta, cream soda. You're not a real South African if you don't drink this, alright? Unfortunately, there's no Zoo biscuits in it because, well, pretty sure Zoo biscuits have been banned, or at least the production of it has been limited. Can't find them anymore nowadays. Because I think the reason was because there were so many colors and too bright and this and that. Oh, well. Bro. Oh. These bad boy fizzers, man. I used to always call these fizzlers. Don't know why, but fizzers, insane. They also had the sour ones, but they didn't have them anymore. Or maybe at this particular store they didn't have. But man, this is This is one of my favorites, man, as a kid. Obviously, I got an African father, so you can imagine that there's going to be meat. We tried being vegetarian for a long time, but eventually we frequently went to the store, right, DSpence in Amersfoort, and we were like, fuck, we can't buy nothing, because South Africans love their meat. Like the Spanish and Italians, they love their beef, right? So, well, will you believe me if I told you, literally yesterday, this entire bag was full? I had this for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This is called Droevers, and it is nothing like you've ever had. It is not like a Slim Jim. Don't even fucking compare it to that crap. No comparison. This is the best batch of boerewors. Oh, sorry, not boerewors. Yeah, boerewors is actually this pretty much the bigger. Droevers is, the spices in it is insane. Now, beware, it makes you shit when you eat too many. It makes you fart. But does it stop us from eating it? Absolutely no. It's so juicy. I've never had a batch this juicy. Love it. Super good. And I was gonna say it's very lean. I don't think it is very lean. Who gives a shit? Biltong. Without the fat. I'm not a huge fan of the fatty parts. Never really liked them. When I was in SA 2 years ago, I lost in a week and a half, 2 weeks time that we were there, 4.5 kgs. I was just only eating this. It's lean. 100 grams is 45 grams of protein. With almost 5 grams of salt. So just be aware, your mouth will get dry, but... Fuck. It's like crack, bro. This entire bag was full yesterday. It's at half now. Oh my god. So I got these as well. I've never seen this before. I'm just going to be very honest. I don't like these. These are fucking disgusting. I had one last night. No, why didn't they just stick with it just being a fruit stick on its own? Because it's hella expensive. It's like $6. I'm like, oh, that's pretty good. Actually, 10 pieces for $6 is not that bad. What am I saying? I only found out that they had sugar on them when I bought them. I'm like, oh, I thought they were like fruit sticks on their own. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of this one. But, alright. So, dude, when I tell you 100 grams of chili sticks is 50 grams of protein nearly. Oh, 100 grams is only 280 calories. That is fucking insane, bro. Chili sticks. Now, ooh, these are the worst ones. Why? Because these make you shit and they burn. These hurt if you eat too many of these. Because when you take a crap, all that chili goes past your butthole, right? And it makes you poop like mushy. Try it, I'd say. Don't recommend it, but no, these are brilliant. They are the perfect bite of amount of chili. I'm not a huge fan of chili. I mean, I'm white. I don't like spicy food. Right, let's be honest. I didn't grow up with spicy food, but this one's really good. I love it. It's the only spicy type of meat that I eat. Wait, pause, hold on. Alright, so these are, I grew up with these. You know, obviously the South African influence is massive at home. Always used to be. I mean, even nowadays, in my parents' house, fucking everything is from South Africa. From the furniture, to the paintings, to the hallway. Like, bro, there's no Dutch form of culture. Dude, yeah, I may be born and raised in the Netherlands, but it sounds maybe weird, but I feel more like a South African than a Dutch. I also speak South African sometimes. I swear it's South Afrikaans as well. Dude, I love swearing in South Afrikaans because nobody understands what you're saying. Bloopers. No, sorry. But no, dried mango mixed fruit. These make you fall. Make you fall. So do not eat too many of these. Don't. I don't recommend eating this before going out on a date. Your date will hate you. You will never see a part 2 with her or him. Whatever you go to, I don't care. And then also got the dried peach. I don't know if I've had this one ever, but the mango is dope. What else we got? We got some other couple of bottles. And we've got some more chili sticks. In total, 158 euro. Now, these were actually the most expensive. These were about 16 euro a pack. But, bro. Oh boy, I gotta have to do it. I'm sorry, man. Now these are... Now, when I was in SA at the time with my father, they also had chicken biltong. Very weird. Interesting concept. Just not the classic biltong. Good lord. Oh, and they're soft. Ooh! Wow. He's got some bite to it. Holy shit. Now you can also keep this oven overnight, right? And let it dry out and become hard. That's when it's the best. Tandtoe lekker. Bro. Dit is echt legendary. That stuff is just so good. Now it's all imported. The most expensive is the beef. I think 100 grams of biltong. 100 grams of biltong, 15, no, what am I saying? 100 grams of biltong is like 15 euro, no, like 12 euro. It's expensive beef, it's a whole process. You can make it at home. My cousin made it at home one time. It was actually pretty good. Identical to biltong. But, that was the unboxing. I hope you enjoyed it. Now, if you want me to make a taste test video of these things, maybe, then let me know. Just to let you know, I've had all of these in my life. But if any of you know where to get zoo biscuits, I will marry you. No, but seriously, like zoo biscuits are a South African staple. They're a staple in the house, in our household. Or at least they was until a few years ago. I guess they completely stopped making them because I remember, if I'm not mistaken, when I was in SA. Was that, yeah, 2 years ago? They didn't have them either. I just couldn't find them anywhere. So I'm not sure if they completely banned the production of them. But if any of you have them, I don't care if their expiry date is done. I want it. Just that delicious zoo biscuit. But, oh! Knickknacks. These are the same. Highly addictive. Do not eat these on your own. Do not eat these. Now these are something else. You can be assured of the knickknacks taste with every pack. Wherever, whenever. Product by Simba. But, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And it was fun. I do these, then I go to DSpence once in a few months. Half year. Sometimes we order online, but it's always just more fun because it's all South African music, all South African people. Like, bro, you'd be surprised. You know, it's funny. The only people that go to these type of stores are like South Africans. It's like a Suriname winkel. Who's gonna be the Surinamers? You got a few, you know, this and that, but primarily people of origin. So, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. South Africa, you see that? But which by the way, but salt is also really good. If you're ever in DSpence, get Barai salt. It adds such a good flavor. You've got lemon pepper, you've got coriander, you've got some really nice flavors, and they're a good finishing product for like steaks. Just don't use too much because it is very strong. But hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Adios, amigo.